Apologies, I have to look slightly off screen so I can read my notes as well, because now I'm sharing screens as well. But yeah, it's great to be here. It looks like a really valuable couple of days of learning and networking. I always think that days like these, away from the daily grind, offer an opportunity to kind of pause, reflect, and reassess our approach to volunteering. I think we have to step out of our comfort zones, sometimes challenge conventional wisdom, and embrace new perspectives to propel our volunteer initiatives to greater heights. So let's see if I can go to the next slide. Yes, did that work? Somebody talk to me.
Yeah,
it did, Chris.
Yep,
We can
Thank you. Good. Don't trust the technology. So I've spent close to 25 years now in volunteering leadership. And I find myself reflecting that I don't think that the sector's evolved fast enough or far enough over those years. I still hear of volunteering not being taken seriously as a strategic contributor to our missions. I still hear of our programs not being inclusive enough. I still hear of failure to successfully market volunteering, and I still hear of volunteer burnout and over-reliance on a few core volunteers. In my experience, these are often the result of underinvestment in volunteering. So I founded Time for Impact to help charities and especially volunteering teams move their volunteering to the next level. Our mission is to help volunteering professionals take greater control of that strategic space and influence their organization's missions. We help organizations identify the impact of their volunteering activities in ways which can influence the strategic decision-making and access to resources. Without strategic insight and the evidence to demonstrate the current and future impact, it's unlikely that our CEOs and boards will provide the focus, the resources, and the power that volunteering needs to be a success. So, the shifting demographic landscape is posing unprecedented challenges to the volunteering sector. That traditional civic core, once a bedrock of volunteerism, is now under immense pressure from the rising cost of living and the increasing demands of caring for elder parents and grandchildren. This dwindling pool of traditional volunteers is further strained by the evolving expectations of younger generations who seek more flexible, technology-driven, purpose-driven volunteering opportunities. The volunteering sector, long reliant on baby boomers, has been slow to adapt to these generational shifts. We failed to recognise the changing preference and communication styles of younger generations of volunteers, leaving them feeling disconnected and unengaged. The intergenerational divide in volunteering is a growing concern, with elder volunteers struggling to embrace technology and younger volunteers feeling uncomfortable with face-to-face interactions. As a sector, we must urgently address these challenges by rethinking our marketing strategies, streamlining our volunteering programs, and embracing the potential of intergenerational collaboration. We must seize this opportunity to reshape volunteering, not just preserve our existing programs, but to empower a new generation of change makers. So I noted a few specific recommendations for adapting and changing the volunteering landscape. Diversify marketing approaches to reach new audiences. Rethink our traditional recruitment methods and embrace digital platforms to connect with younger, tech-savvy individuals. Highlight the flexibility, impact, and personal growth opportunities that volunteering can offer. Reduce administrative burdens, streamline volunteering onboarding processes, minimize paperwork, and leverage technology to automate tasks. Accommodate flexible commitment. Recognize that not everyone can commit to regular volunteering schedules. Create one-off opportunity engagements, micro-volunteering, virtual volunteering, and cater to diverse lifestyles and preferences. And lastly, foster intergenerational collaboration. Implement mentoring programs that connect elder volunteers with younger volunteers, bridging the gap in technology and communication styles. Encourage knowledge sharing and mutual understanding to foster more inclusive volunteering environments. Whatever we do, we must not use past assumptions for new challenges. The future of volunteering demands a shift in mindset, a commitment to innovation, and a willingness to embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. By adapting to the changing demographic landscape, we can harness the power of volunteering to create more vibrant, inclusive, and impact-driven future for our organisations. A generation of young, passionate volunteers is rising, driven by a profound sense of urgency and a deep-seated belief in the power of collective action. They've witnessed the world's challenges firsthand: environmental degradation, the threat of automation, the scourge of war, and the relentless grip of economic instability. These experiences have instilled in them a fierce determination to shape a better future, and volunteering is a chosen weapon of change. This surge in youth activism presents a unique opportunity for the volunteering sector. We have at our fingertips a reservoir of energy, idealism, digital literacy that can fuel our efforts to address the world's most pressing issues. Our role is not to control or direct this movement, but to empower it, to provide the framework and support that enables these young volunteers to amplify their voices and to make a tangible difference to their communities. Let us be the enablers of a new era in civic engagement. In the realm of heritage volunteering, this means embracing the stories, the passions, and the perspectives of a younger generation. It means creating opportunities for them to preserve the past, but also shape the future, to connect with their communities on a deeper level, and to use their voices to advocate for positive change. The tactics of movements like Extinction Rebellion, while sometimes controversial, offer valuable lessons for the volunteering sector. These movements have demonstrated the power of harnessing online platforms to mobilize large numbers of individuals around a shared cause. They've shown that centralized control is not essential for effective action. Instead, decentralized decision-making can foster a sense of ownership and engagement. As volunteering professionals, we must embrace these lessons and adapt our approaches accordingly. We must tap into this energy and innovation of younger generations, learning from their ability to connect across virtual and physical spaces. We must foster a culture of collaboration and shared ownership, empowering volunteers to take charge of their experiences and shape the direction of their work. Volunteering is not merely an act of kindness or selflessness, it's a fundamental pillar of democracy. Through their volunteerism, individuals actively participate in shaping their communities, advocating for their values, and contributing to the collective good. This civic engagement is far more profound and impactful than the occasional vote cast in a ballot box. Yet we often fail to recognise the true value of volunteering, reducing it to a mere tally of hours contributed. This narrow understanding disregards the profound impact volunteers have on their communities and the broader society. We must shift our focus from quantity to quality, from hours spent to lives transformed. In the ever-evolving landscape of volunteering, the traditional approach to filling roles of individuals is proving increasingly unsustainable. We find ourselves constantly seeking replacements for those who are burned out or forced to step down, expending precious resources on recruitment drives that yield diminishing returns. The time has come to shift our focus from recruitment to community building. By fostering a sense of belonging and shared purpose, we can cultivate a vibrant network of supporters who are active members of our organisations. This shift in mindset is not merely a marketing conundrum, but a strategic imperative for the future of volunteering. Demographics and societal changes may have compressed the time individuals have to dedicate to traditional volunteering, but the potential pool of supporters remains vast. The challenge lies in aligning our engagement strategies with their lifestyles, aspirations, and available time. Think less about how to find individuals to suit roles. Think more about how to suit opportunities to individuals. Think less about the here and now. Think more about relationships over time. The key to success lies in cultivating lifetime value amongst supporters. Instead of constantly recruiting new individuals to fill specific roles, we should focus on building communities around our missions. These communities can be based on location, on shared interest, or on a common cause. By fostering that sense of belonging and shared purpose, we can encourage individuals to become active supporters, even if their involvement is intermittent. For example, a local supporter may not be able to give you regular time, but could blog about their experiences. They could support you on social media, do some home-based research, gather data in the community, tell their colleagues about your mission. They could learn together about your work and share this knowledge far and wide. The key is to keep them engaged, really engaged, on a long-term basis. We must build ladders of engagement, enabling individuals to step up and down as their circumstances allow, but not off that ladder, if we can help it. Find a volunteer and you'll have support today. Build a community and you will have support for years to come. This shift in mindset requires collaboration across teams, leveraging the expertise and data of membership teams, fundraising teams, and other departments. It demands culture change, persuasive influence, and strategic resource allocation. But if volunteering is truly central to our mission, we must make this compelling case for this community building approach, transforming the landscape of volunteering. Over the past decade, parts of the sector have undergone a critical self-examination, recognizing the need to shift from a paternalistic approach of providing for to a collaborative model of co-creating with beneficiaries. This realization has sparked growing movement towards co-production, a transformative approach that involves service users in every stage of the service development process, from design and implementation to evaluation and refinement. Co-production has proven not only to improve customer satisfaction and efficiency, but also foster better communication, buy-in, collaboration, and ultimately better outcomes. The benefits of co-production extend far beyond the realm of service delivery. When applied to volunteering, co-production can revolutionize the way we engage our supporters, leading to increased retention, stronger sense of value among volunteers, and a more effective utilization of their skills and their expertise. By involving supporters in the design, implementation, and refinement of our services, we open up a world of possibilities for volunteer engagement. We can create flexible, short burst opportunities that align with the time constraints and preferences of our supporters, tapping into that vast reservoir of untapped potential. Co-production serves as a bridge between the traditionally non-volunteering facing departments within our organization and the world of volunteering. By providing training and fostering a culture of imagination, we can empower these departments to play a significant role in achieving our volunteer impact goals. So co-production is not just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool for transforming the way we engage our supporters, amplify their contributions, and maximize our collective impact. It's a call to action, an invitation to reimagine the possibilities of volunteering. The time has come to redefine volunteering from a mere act of goodwill to a strategic pillar of our organizational success. For too long, volunteering has been relegated to the sidelines, its immense potential untapped and overlooked. It's time to break the cycle and elevate volunteering to the position it deserves as a driving force of organizational growth, innovation, and impact. While the intrinsic value of volunteering is indisputable, its true power lies in its strategic contribution to an organization's mission. To unlock this strategic potential, we must move beyond mere sentiment and embrace data-driven approaches. By rigorously measuring the impact of volunteering, we can demonstrate its tangible contributions to organizational goals. We have to invest in impact analysis, balanced scorecards, theories of change, We need measures of value tied closely to organizational missions, not passive measures alone, but measures that can drive future development. Just imagine the persuasive power of evidence highlighting how volunteers increase donor retention and lifetime value, enhance customer satisfaction and loyalty, strengthen community ties, fostering trust and influence, bolster local promotion and visibility, drive innovation and fresh insights. Armed with such compelling data, we can confidently advocate for strategic integration of volunteering into organizational planning and resource allocation. No longer will volunteering be an afterthought. It will be a cornerstone of organizational success. Getting this right means we can use such evidence to leverage better impact on organizational strategy planning. It means we can use the case for funding internally and externally. It means we can be seen as a developmental, forward-thinking, strategizing profession that adds significant value to the tomorrow as well as the here and now. To make this transformation a reality, we must collectively raise our voices, championing volunteering strategic value. We must collaborate with sector leaders, demonstrating the profound impact of volunteering of investing in volunteering initiatives. The time for complacency is over. Let us unite as a profession and sound the clarion call for a paradigm shift in how we perceive and leverage volunteering. Together, we can elevate volunteering from an underappreciated act of kindness to a strategic asset that propels our organizations towards a brighter future. Thank you.